I found a study that shows only 4.3% of people maintain consistent weight loss without facing any setbacks. So if you're someone that is struggling to lose weight and falls into those late night cravings, then this means that you're not alone. Here's how to avoid those cravings. My name is Romet and I help young guys get into better shape. My own journey started about 7 years ago when I was this fat and overweight guy. I was always that type of guy who had those little cravings at the end of the day and I just couldn't say no to them. I always went over my calories with some snacks, zeroing out my progress and leaving me feeling this sense of pain inside of me. Now, I have gotten into much better shape. I train consistently, my diet is on point, and I have gotten into much better shape. Obviously, this doesn't mean that I am some kind of like bodybuilder or anything. No, I don't claim to be. I think that I can get you into a little bit better physique than you are right now. Here's the things that help me to get to a better physique and stop snacking. You can actually eat healthy food and it can be tasty at the same time. You see, I always thought that eating healthy or like having high protein meals means like you need to eat rice and chicken and no like sauces and like nothing. It doesn't taste good. You hate eating it and it like is a burden to you. But actually it isn't like that. You know, right now I have figured out the foods that I actually enjoy. Foods like eggs, steak. I have a variation of burger that is healthy, that is actually quite low in calories. I found a way to make that little rice and chicken tasty as well. I just add a little bit of Thai sauce, this like sweet chili thing. It doesn't add too many calories. And I season my chicken. And it makes the whole thing taste so much more better. And I found out that when you do those little extra steps that maybe at first doesn't seem necessary, that's how you can stick to the diet. That's how you actually enjoy the diet and you don't want to go over your calories. So you need to choose the types of food that you actually like. I have a free like diet plan down below that you can take inspiration from. It is budget friendly, so the cost isn't too high. And also, there are foods that actually are tasty. Something like chicken wraps, rice and chicken, like I said, the eggs and steak thing. For me, it is hella tasty and it is easy to stick. So go down there, get your like free like example, and try to take some inspiration from there. The type of food that you eat actually plays a huge role. Did you know that if you eat foods that are processed, those things like you can buy ready to eat from the like supermarket, some like yogurts which are high in processed sugars, processed fats, those foods that are ready to eat are usually the worst ones. But now you may ask why. It is because of the ingredients that they have inside of them. You probably have now gotten to a point that you realize all foods are not the same. The ingredients matter a lot. It is exactly the same with race car fuel. You don't see race cars driving in like E89, like the gas fuel. No. They use much more higher octane than that. It is because of the better performance. You know, in USA there's like E89, so it's like quite low octane, which means the quality of fuel is fucking shit actually. Here in Europe or here in Estonia, where I live, we don't even serve that fuel. It is only E95 or E98. So this means that when people are choosing the fuel that they put in their cars, means better performance. This is exactly the same with food. When you put in your body processed foods, no, not high proteins, things that have little nutritional value but they are tasting great, then your performance will be worse. You'll be feeling shittier, right? Because of the lower quality of food that you eat. And also, it does this really tricky thing with your hormones. When you have food that has sugar in it, it makes your blood sugar spike, and it creates insulin in your body, and insulin actually fluctuates those two hormones called ghrelin and leptin. So basically the feeling of fullness, after you eat and you feel full and you don't want any more food. When you eat those other types of food, that feeling goes down and you have to eat more food in order to feel full, you know. And that's exactly the reason why so many people overeat. You see, in the USA, the obesity rate is like fucking through the roof. It is insane down there. But you know why? Corn syrup, fucking poison, fucking sugar like replaceable thing. Everything contains it. It is basically like a sugar syrup in a sense. And everything contains it. The types of food that there are highly processed. They're high fats. Their nutritional value is low. Makes people feel less full after they've eaten. And when you eat processed things, then, and those hormones get actually fucked up, right? So, in a sense, you start feeling more hunger. And also, after you eat those foods, you don't feel as full, so you eat more. This means that this is, personally, I think that is like the 80% that makes up the whole like eating fucking thing, and also like basically eating disorders, or people not being able to say no to that little bit of good feeling right now, and they sacrifice their health, their like future, because of, oh, I want to go to McDonald's right now. Fuck that. I know that you want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. So we have to change basically the structure of our brain to think other way around. Because you know how that life is. You don't like it. You don't like that feeling when you go up to a mirror and you see, oh fuck, I have been trying to lose weight and I still have those little love handles. I know that feeling. It is fucking painful. So this is why you should take this advice seriously. Because I'm on your side right here. I'm trying to make you change through the mistakes that I have made. So I just beg you to listen to this advice that I'm giving, because I really put in effort into this. I script my videos. I research about these topics, the things, how I can improve, how can I get the message better across to you. Because I wish that I had someone that taught me these like real things that actually would have helped me instead of use MyFitnessPal and track your calories, then everything will be fine, because it won't. The trick is there that I ate those shitty types of foods and didn't feel full and overate. You have been conditioned into this like cute way of being that, oh, I need to have this cute meal in the morning time, then tomorrow I have to have different things. Do you fucking really? Isn't this like the majority reason that you have been going around and changing your diet and failing to maintain like the calories? Because, you know, when you have been through a hard day and you don't have a plan, you know what happens? You just go the easiest path. And you eat something shitty, go over your calories, fuck up the whole process. So I think that you should have a clear diet plan every single day. 3 foods that you eat morning, lunch and dinner. Then when you get tired of one food, exchange it. This is where the part of eating the foods that you actually love and you actually want to eat comes into play. Because when you force yourself to eat some like foods that maybe I have shown you from the like diet plan down below, and you think, oh, that's good because he told me so. No, go and find out what you like. Those are some like examples. You don't have to do that. I don't like, they're good foods for me, but you have to choose if you actually like that or not. That is the process that makes dieting so much more easy. If you're actually serious about getting in shape, then the first link in the description, I have a free one-on-one call. Come and hop on. Yeah?